Good morning, viewers at home, and Mr. Joshua from the International School, Akwa Ibom State. It's time for math class, and this morning we'll be looking at a very interesting topic in mathematics: algebraic fractions. Now, before we look at these topics, what you should be able to get at the end of this lesson, you should be able to define what algebraic fraction is, and at the same time give examples of algebraic fraction and solve problems on algebraic fraction, that is addition and subtraction. And from our previous class I've been able to explain to you what algebraic expression is. That is, when we are trying to use letters in alphabet, now bringing them into mathematics. For instance, when you have your letter A to letter Z, they are all a form of expression in algebraic. Now, what do you understand by algebraic fraction?
You have no intention.
Now, as you can see on the board, algebraic fractions are simply fractions with algebraic expression in the numerator or denominator. So far, it must contain algebraic expression. Now, let's look at examples of algebraic fraction. Okay, now when we have this expression 2x over 5 is an example of algebraic fraction. Now, as you can see, look at this x here. This x is an algebraic expression, just like it's a variable, and at the same time it can be 2y plus 4 over 6 is also an example of algebraic fraction. And at the same time, we can have 2 over 4y, that is, our algebraic expression might either be as numerator or denominator of that particular fraction. You can also have 6 over 2a. So, on your own, you can as well generate a lot of examples of algebraic fractions. So far, what you are given have variables either as the numerator or denominator. Now let's look at addition of algebraic fraction. Now, example 1. If you are told to simplify x over 2 plus x over 3. Now, how do we solve this problem? The first step here is you find the LCM of the denominators, that is 2 and 3. Find LCM of 2 and 3, and of course LCM of 2 and 3 here gives 6. Now LCM equals 6. Now you put your LCM here. Okay, now go back to the question given to us. Look, start from the first 10. How many 2 can we see in 6? That's 3. 3 multiplied by the numerator, that's 3 times s gives 3x. Plus the second term, 3 in 6, we have 2. 2 times x. What we have the numerator, we also have 2x. Now let's add together. 3x plus 2x, we have 5x over 6, which is our final answer. Now let's also pick one more example on addition of algebraic fraction. Example 2. Simplify a minus 2 over 4 plus 2a plus 6 over 3. The same process we did. Now for us to solve this problem, we find the LCM of the denominators. We find the LCM of 4 and 3. LCM of 4 and 3. And of course, that gives us 12. Which is 12. You write your LCM here. Now, look at your question. Pick the first term here. At denominator, you add 4. How many 4 can we see in 12? That's 3. Please, you don't multiply direct. Write your 3 here. Now, bring what you have at the numerator inside this bracket. That's a minus 2. Close the bracket. Write your sign plus. Move to the next term. 3 in 12, we have 4. You write your 4, open the bracket. Also, you write what you have at the numerator into the bracket, 2a plus 6. The next step here is to open the bracket with what we have outside the bracket. Now we say 3 times a, we have 3a. 3 times 2, we have what? We have 6. Plus 4 times 2a, that gives us 8a, and as well, plus 4 times plus 6, we have plus 24 over 12. The next step here is to collect like terms. Collect like terms. What does that mean? You try to bring together a constant that have the same variables. And like we have here, you can see that we have 3a and 8a. Let's bring that together. 3a plus 8a, and also bring together numbers without any variable. We start from minus 6 plus 24 over 12. Now let's solve this together. 3a plus 8a, we have what? 11a. 11a, and as well, minus 6 plus 24, what do we have? We have plus 18 over 12, which is our final answer. Okay, now let's also move to the second aspect of it. We want to look at subtraction of algebraic fraction. Subtraction of algebraic fraction. Subtraction of algebraic fraction. Now let's also look at some examples on this. Example 1, if you are to simplify a minus 2 over 4 minus 2a plus 3 over 5. Now, if we look at what we did at the first instance, the first step is always to find our LCM of denominators. Let's find the LCM of 4 and 5. LCM of 4 and 5, and you know what that will give us? We have 20. The next thing, you rule a line like this. Please write your LCM down here. Now let's pick the question one by one. Look at the denominator. 4 in 20 will give you 5. Please note this. You don't multiply 5 with this. Write out your 5. Open a bracket and write out what you have at the numerator inside the bracket. A minus 2, close the bracket. Also, write this your sign, minus. Move to the next term. 5 in 20, what do we have? We have 4. Don't multiply direct. Bring out your 4. Open a bracket. Write out what you have at the numerator inside your bracket. 2a plus 3. Now, the next step here is for us to open our bracket. Okay? Now, please note this. For us to do this, you always make use of what you have outside the bracket to open the bracket. Now, we can say 5 times a, we have 5a. Also, 5 times minus 2, we have minus 10. Minus 4 times 2a, we have minus 8a. And also, minus 4 times plus 3. Please be careful here. Minus 4 times plus 3, we have minus 12. Over 20. Now, the next step here is to do what? Collect like terms. Now, let's look for numbers having the same variable. You can see 5a and 8a have the same variable. Let's speak together. 5a minus 3a. We also have constant number. Minus 10 minus 12. Minus 10 minus 12 over 20. Now, let me ask you, 5a minus 3a gives us 2a. And as well, minus 10 minus 12. What do we have? We have minus 22 over 20, which is our final answer. Now, I would like to give you assignments for you to work upon, and you have to submit the assignment back to us. You can either snap it and send it to the school WhatsApp number. So solve that 2 questions and send back your answer to us. This is the end of today's class. I wish you best of luck. Thank you for watching.